In this video, I am going to explain anatomy and function of popliteus. Popliteus is part of knee muscle. It's very deep muscle. I am going to explain its origin, insertion, function, and important anatomical relationships. Okay, let me explain origin and insertion first. Origin is here. It's from femur. This place is lateral condyle. Lateral condyle of femur, and it goes down, and insertion is posterior surface of tibia. It runs like diagonally, okay, like this. Origin, lateral condyle. Insertion is posterior surface of tibia. So when this muscle contracts, the vector of energy is this way, right? Because the force usually go from insertion towards origin, right? Going this way. What happens if popliteus contracts? It brings the slight flexion of knee joint, but just slight knee flexion. And it brings internal rotation of knee joint. In the extension position, knee does not rotate. However, when knee is flexed, it makes rotation. Okay? So, when popliteus contracts, it brings internal rotation. See this tape slacks, okay? The slack of this tape means shortening, right? In reality, when muscle shortens, that means contraction. Okay, so slight knee flexion, not too much, and internal rotation. Okay, but this is very deep muscle. That's why this muscle doesn't move knee like hamstrings or quadriceps or other big muscles. What is important about popliteus? Since this is very deep muscle, this has very important role to stabilize knee joint. Okay? Then there is lot of important anatomical relationships. I said origin of popliteus is on lateral condyle, but there is also one more attachment which is on the lateral meniscus. It attaches on the posterior part of the lateral meniscus. Oh my gosh, does muscle attach on meniscus? Yes. Popliteus attaches on lateral meniscus. Yay, that's very important, right? Because the function of meniscus is shock absorbing system, right? If meniscus doesn't move, it has something to do with knee mechanics, okay? This is very important function. So if meniscus is fixed on the posterior or anterior or any direction, it can't absorb the shock very properly, right? That's why popliteus is so important, because it attaches on lateral meniscus. Okay, then what is this thing? This is lateral collateral ligament, LCL. Popliteus kind of goes through between the bones and LCL. So this complex is also important. What happens if popliteus gets tight or swollen or got adhesion here? It affects LCL and of course lateral meniscus. I didn't make a preparation for this video, but there is one more ligament runs like this, like my index finger. This ligament is arcuate popliteal ligament here. And there is one more ligament running like this, parallel to popliteus. This ligament is oblique popliteal ligament. If you consider one more ligament like anterolateral ligament, popliteus has relationship with 4 ligaments. Anterolateral ligament, LCL, arcuate popliteal ligament, and oblique popliteal ligament. And some people might be wondering, what is this blue tape? Okay, this is semi-membranosus. Semi-membranosus is part of hamstrings. Semi-membranosus has so many attachments on knee joint. And this has relationship with the fascia of popliteus. If you look up anatomy book, some anatomy books says the insertion of semi-membranosus is the fascia of popliteus. Of course, this guy has so many other attachments. I'm talking about in relationship with popliteus. So many relationships, right? Lateral meniscus, anterolateral ligament, LCL, arcuate popliteal, oblique popliteal ligament, and semi-membranosus. By the way, semi-membranosus has attachment with medial meniscus. Okay, popliteus attaches on lateral meniscus. Semi-membranosus attaches on medial meniscus. That's why these two muscles can be very important for meniscus stability. Okay. Oh my gosh, this very tiny deep muscle is so important for knee stability, don't you think? In this video, I explained basic anatomy and function of popliteus. Then on the second part, I explained important anatomical relationship. If you liked today's video, please hit the like button, comment and subscribe. See you next video.